I believe in Dr. Kendi's most recent book, he actually agrees that Black people and people of any race can be racist because white people do not always occupy positions of power. So it does have to do with like it's prejudice and power, certainly, but even he grants that Black people do have modicums of power, and therefore can, combine that with prejudice. So do you think that this dynamic, instead of unilateral understanding of racism, can be compatible with the race consciousness or critical race theory?
So you're right. Dr. Kendi, in his book, this is his one major break from the rest of the race conscious anti-racist movement. And he flags it as a kind of going against the orthodoxy of his own clique, so to speak, that he really disagrees with most of the folks around him in that Black people can be racist towards whites. And I thought that was, I would commend him for it, because he has no, obvious reason to make that break other than principle. My sense is that will just be, I think a lot of people who read Kendi's book will probably gloss over that passage, and especially when all of the other books in the genre don't agree with him, will probably the gravity of the opinion that racism equals prejudice plus power and Black people don't have power seems still to be winning the day in that space, so far as I can tell. And that does make it incompatible with colorblindness. But we will see. We'll have to see. There are certainly ways to be a very committed anti-racist, to make anti-racism your life's project, and do that within the framework of colorblindness. That's not what we're seeing today, but it's perfectly coherent, and it's in fact what the civil rights movement was. So colorblindness and race consciousness can't really be married. They're opposites. But anti-racism, really what I'm talking about is a different form of anti-racism, a healthier form of anti-racism that makes more sense in the long run. And really should be the path that anti-racists increasingly take.